lose their tiny tempers up, but it's an earthquake. Watch how I define an error, this is what my work made. They ain't no one else who's better, know my name's in first place. Rising like a phoenix from the ashes like my first mate. Whoa, got my dogs on me, kinda he don't bother me. Whoa, you can't tire me, your land is now my property. Whoa, all ferocity, whoa, no apologies. They will all remember this, my story's no mythology.
Used to be an orphan, no endorphins or knowledge, I'm wild. Learned a lot from traveling the world as a child. Now let me tell you about my plan, been in work for a while. Down the hatch, he get thatched, this finesse was vital. That's why the moment I'm arriving, Yonko status decided. I got a saber, that's my ship, you better dip when I'm slotted. Cause when Pops died, I saw Marco look in denial. Cause when Pops died, I emptied a clip with a smile. Oh, you ain't messing with a red hair. I'll be rolling with a king, you won't get spared. You know I can stop a war
just by turning up, Dawn Island turning up. Party down the party's back and no come back and serve me up. No matter about the Barbie, got me hotties and the burly fox. Sturdy bunch, it's the world be us. You ain't seen the worst, cuz.
Mama, the killer on the beast with the feet. Anybody wanna run up on her? I lead the matriarchy, and one night I begun to wonder, would it be a regime with freedom and peace? We love one another, so I'm tugging the rudder. Set it straight to the king, we fight. Mess with me, you will see the light. And I mean what I said, you're dead. When I raise my right, Prometheus says, Big Mama, I don't need your advice. My sweet tooth needs to be sufficed. If not, I'm causing chaos and causing mayhem until they get it all right.
Duke of the animal kingdom, a bad dragon. No, my presence isn't meant, so they stood it like man's lagging. Down the cannibals a cannon, you cannot withstand. Down the swing a ban hammer, transforming land to the Grand Canyon. X-Men out like the scar on a beast. Put the next one down, man, it's hardly a feat. Move with the crowd, doing ours, you deceased. Ooh, no, you want it harder than me.
Doomsday, keep it unlocked like this shit is Newgate. You pray, second to Roger, you lot are too late. New age, back down for nothing, top of the food chain. My kingdom stay united like the motherfucking UK. Took it up to the next day, women on me, that's a med bay. Not gonna tear with the best grade, I'm wearing them out like it's endgame. Wild bit, all my crew are children, there's no dead weights. Even when I die, I'm standing strong like I was Ben K.
How the show over, bitch, I'm stepping out of the curtain. I was taught how to rock, now I'm cracking the surface. So what's a god to a king, a machine or a surgeon? I am not a human being or a regular person. They say my generation worse, but when I'm done it'll worsen. I don't think he understands. I got two different fruits and my crew got the best batch. Ace was a joker, snuffed his flame like a dead match. Long lives the Beck, that's a step that I can't pass.
Cute last touching on my cut, last tussle with the buff cap. I'll huffing up your whole smash. Suck that, 100,000 fans, I ain't even really done jack. New clothes, brand new groove for the emperor. Keep it 100 on the lead, cheap front. I got a mean grid stunner, we can beef if you wanna. Keep the gummo Luffy, I'm not needing rubbers. I keep bringing to her knees, that's Supreme King color, yeah.
I'm a kind, caring leader. Well, you may not think that's true, but if you think that I am big, then you should see the size of my crew. See my size and they move. See my rise and they knew that I would be the most powerful, and that throwing away is my new rule. Queendom, are you beans dumb? I can single-handedly clean tons of superhumans without a scratch. That's German 66, please, hun. Yes, my whole team's won. Maybe that's cause they're fear beliefs, or maybe they just know the kingdom ran better when the queen is cheap.
Tall and handsome man spawned to fandom. Big fish dripping waterfalls, no salmon. New Gyarados when this Magikarp turned dragon. No word from Yamato, I feel like up to dragon. I'm the big threat, looming overheads like a guillotine. One shot kill, no L's like a guillotine. Big arms, big build, shit, plus the creatine. More than a captain or a king, I'm a deity.
Straight out the East Blue, call me Luffy, I'm a beast too. Anybody you speak to will tell you what I've been through. I'm as fast as a pistol blasting you suckers. I reckon that now I'm stepping up, getting rough gear second. I'm the captain, activating hacky, I'm cracking knuckles, attacking. So buckle up if you're lacking, watch my bounty as it's racking up. You ain't ever stacking up, I will fucking end you if you ever hurt my Nakama. It doesn't matter if you're Navy, you're crazy to face me. The aura of a conqueror, even Kaido is shaky. I'm breaking in, cause I'm made to win. And maybe rubber, but you need protection from this pirate king.
Yo, it's Rowan Zora, yeah, my sword's overkill with the blade.
blade in my mouth so my word flow spills more blood from a pirate, marine, or fisherman with gills. I'll cut your verse in half, me hot, giving me the skills. Scars all on my body, but I'll leave one on your brain. Just ask Kuma when I took in all of Luffy's pain. I don't need a devil fruit if you wanna see my strength. Hard work, yeah, I train to take Pikachu to the grave. Slicing back and forth, you know what I take for playing hockey with my Wado Ichimonji. Wasanji sponsored by Nike. Lost my left eye from the waterfalls. I taste what you forgot me. I'm the greatest swordsman, even after my days, I'll be there on top while I sleep.
The member of the Straw Hats would call me Nami. Luffy set me free and I'm navigating One Piece. No need to judge me, it's just a little bit packing in. But let me give you a lesson here on some chemistry. Using guts to make you fall back. Do you wanna taste of my snack before you see the lightning flash? Hear the thunder crash from my climb attack. We be shaking from a thunderlands. Can you dodge a weather-based attack? Go ahead and come at me and I watch you pass through. Tell me which tempo that you want me to use. So many combinations, I don't know which one to choose. Let's get this over with so I can collect your revenue.
Now you're messing with a veteran, I'm better than anybody. I got an army crushing all your skeletons. I head up into battle, leave you rattled with my squad. Pray to me a deity, a sniper, God. I'm a sharpshooter so I can't miss. Over longer distance with advantage. Got the craftsmanship that is demanded. Just more like you won't even understand it. They say I'm lying, but honestly it's all trickery. Literally, I'm just carrying this crew with my abilities. Hitting me, it's unlikely. Come and try to fight me. May have had my issues, but I put all that behind me.
It all started on a ship in the North Blue. A protege to the Zeph, what a cool dude. Cut off his leg trying to save and preserve food. Suddenly now he's got a friend to preserve you. We all try to survive from the violence as we march in an army of pirates. The ocean is a grave full of silence. Enemies wonder where the time went. I remember I was nothing but a thin Joe. My calves on fire, get your face broke as you sleep in the chef who remain woke. They want beef but they don't want the fish smoke.
Everybody get to the chopper. If you got a bounty on your head, I'ma pop ya. Girlies think I'm cute, about to make it reindeer. All about the money so the enemy should stay clear. Now I joined in with this great little group of pirates. Don't mess with the squad or we will get violent. Isn't it ironic I bring pain as a doctor? I can see your life when I drop ya. Now what your tone with Tony or I fold your phonies. Every line should you whine like I rode the pony. And you acting Foley when you saying we don't run street. Straw hat crew and we coming for that One Piece.
Last survivor of my hometown, persecuted for my knowledge, so I'm on my own now. We about to go down, chilling with T or we get wild. The name is Nico Robin and I am the devil child. Crew archaeologist, information I'm logging it. I got in with the straw hats, now I'm reading poneglyphs. Haven't you forgotten this girl is straight power? See my hands sprouting and blossom like a flower. Intelligence is unmatched, show me where the fun's at. Coming in clutch with these hands growing out your back. Enos lobby finding out that I have more to give. My crew by my side so you know that I want to live.
Here come the tanks worth 94 bills. Can't adapt to any environment like Bear Grylls. Bias when it comes to the straw hats. Take it chill, applying the pressure on your endeavors whenever it gets real. That's the best that you got, probably need to drop. Modification on my cannon, take up the mountaintop. My ranking particle beam, shooting just like a stream. Risen up by your head to mess with your self-esteem. Better start cat on your bed when you see my team. I'm accumulating like a Greg on the D the Marines. If you wake up the berries, get up without the sunny. Playing like it's imaginary and get the real
The
cutty.
musician of the straw hats, munificent of course, that's a given. My dynamic riffs are gifts wrapped in ribbon. Every hit exact and hones like my slashes and my blows. Every note composed appropriately, rhythms in my bones. The devil in I is why I never did die. I was revived with twice the undeniable splendor. If stealing the show is seen as a crime, then I'm a prime offender. My attacks are so precise, although I lack sight receptors. Picked up one by one when I strum with a bony thumb. Those opponents with loaded guns are too slow for my frozen lunch. On that boat got pretty lonely, rose to my blubbery chum. Though the ocean tempers low, I felt so comfortably numb.
Okay, it's Jinbei the sensei with my fists, I'm ruthless. One swing will leave you stretched out like your Luffy. That's One Piece, but you can get two if you don't want peace. I'm Fishman, but it's my hook that make him sleep. You don't wanna spar, you don't want the fade. He claimed he got heart, so I double tap his face. If I gotta go to war, I just do it for a change. I live the way I'm living for my brother in the grave. It's the Straw Hats, roll with a clique full of warriors. This is not a game, we are not the ones to toy with. All about peace, but if you butchers, we destroy you. Big man, but the moves move like the water.
caught inside our sail. We will soon prevail. To stop us, you will fail. Will fail. We will never be the last in line. Me and my crew will face the battles, conquering due time. Above the wall, we are the stars abound. I will be crowned. Never will we bow to another crew. We are the fearless power, storming up the ocean blue. Above the wall, we are the stars abound. I will be crowned. Loyal to my crew, threaten any one of them, and you are through. Don't expect I will let it go. I'm wanted, dead or alive. In the face of dangers where I truly strive. So give it your best shot. As the wind is caught inside our sail, we will soon prevail. To stop us, you will fail. Will fail. We will never be the last in line. Me and my crew will face the battles, conquering due time. Above the wall, we are the stars abound. I will be crowned. Never will we bow to another crew. We are the fearless power, storming on the ocean blue. Above the wall, we are the stars abound. I will be crowned. Have you ever had a goal in mind? To set course for the ultimate find. I'm searching, but the tides keep on turning, and the waves crash down upon the shore as we peek behind closed doors. Together we are home, our home. We will never be the last in line. Me and my crew will face the battles, conquering due time. Above the wall, we are the stars abound. I will be crowned. Never will we bow to another crew. We are the fearless power, storming on the ocean blue. Above the wall, we are the stars abound. I will be crowned.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. One gorilla, two gorilla. That means I'm flexing for real. Blade slice, he get split like banana. Talking shit real quick, tie the bandana.
Yes.
Only time I take a L is when the dream in his dead. Got a big ass bounty, been had green on my head. Make marks, blaze spark if he sleep, cut the dreams out his head. Blade sharp, get part hair clean from his head. 1 blade, 2 blade, 3 blades, leave him dead. Got problems with my process, we gon' see what they said. Cause I'm the second in command. 1 slice, 2 slice, you got issues with my man. And my observation hockey said that you ain't in my plan. Never knew where to go, but my goal always stands. Always getting lost, so what? I just had to go run it up. If he talking shit, I'm pulling up. Nah, fuck that. If he talking shit, he getting cut.
Pull the 3 blades, outcast life, yeah, you know I get paid. Best in the world, it ain't close, no way. Grind so hard, haven't slept in 3 days. Okay, I might pull the 3 blades. Crew pulling up, don't give, we take. Right around the city, you loot, we spray. All around the world, people know my name. Okay, I might pull the 3 blades. 3 blades make them all feel icy. Step into the crew, shit is pricey. I can't say it nicely. Big bounties on my head, yeah, the law despise me. Cause I see through the bullshit, Visine. Cut you down with the swiftness. Everyone above me on my hit list. Demons I can't dismiss. See the green, yeah, I've always been a misfit. But now it's 1,000 worlds when the wrist flicks. Whoa, 3 sword style, where the peso I'm stunning. When I show up, bitch, you know that I run it. Loyal to the grave, if I need to, I'll cut it. Time skip, scarred up, you ain't telling me nothing. I'ma take that fucking title, watch me grab it. Rather fall on steel than be average.
Yes.
What did we do last time? Because I'm not exactly sure anymore.
I've got a horrible feeling I'm remembering the one before the last time. More than the last time.
No, he's not. Ahoy! And welcome everybody to Exploding Dice Severe Seas. My name is CJ Abode, your Dungeon Master and Game Master and Destroyer of Worlds. Joining me in this trip across the 7 seas is Daryl. Hello, Daryl.
Hello, and unlike some Americans, I can speak with an English accent.
Oh, and joining me as well is the Scott. Hello, the Scott.
The Scott is here.
I am twirling my mustache, but I do not have my camera on, so you cannot see me.
Nor do you have a mustache.
I do have a mustache.
He does have a
You've got a mustache.
I have a mustache.
French people have milk mustaches that are more impressive.
It's more impressive than yours. Oh boy. So I'm not even going to ask the question because apparently I'm the only one who knows what we did last time.
I can't find my notebook, and I'm not even sure if that notebook is right.
I'm about to say, you moved between now and then, so I don't blame you. I blame Daryl for not taking notes.
Hey, I've got notes. I just can't read them.
And unlike British people, American people know how to read. Barely, but we know how to read. And I only know how to read because I didn't attend school in Florida.
Hey, I can read.
All right. So
I just can't remember things.
Now that I have properly insulted both of my co-hosts here.
What did we do last time, CJ?
So
I shot some things hard.
Yes, actually, that is a lot of what happened. So you guys got back from the mushroom raid that you guys did in the actually very successful Gnome Village raid that you guys did. Reestablish your trade. You return home and got your reward like you were promised. All was well. And then Kenoshi turned around and said, you guys made a promise to me. Here's my money. I want to find my tree. And
referred to as finding his wood.
Yes. Well, I'm trying to be a little bit more of a storyteller. And so you all took and scoured for hours the city, asking whoever.
It's in a straight line.
What was that?
Didn't we walk in a straight line to it? We had Bloodhound of sorts.
Yeah, well, yeah. There was a lot of that.
Kunichi's Zen movement.
Yeah, it was super effective, but you guys did walk for quite some time for it. Scott did almost get garroted.
Hey, she's gonna get me one day.
Oh yeah, she will. I mean, what? And
I don't get it. My rolls will suck.
I'm genuinely surprised you nailed a dex save like that. I was a bit sad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, man, this trap is a dex save trap. There's no way he's gonna This thing had a 10 DC and you rolled a 12. How the hell did that happen? Oh well.
Yeah, he's expecting me to fail because we both are.
Yes. So you then found out that you were being hunted from a rival from the water plane. And yes, it's a bit back of a couple episodes, but I'm catching you guys up to a point where it's relevant again. Since this was back even further than that, this is almost 2 months ago now. And you met back up and continued searching for following EG's tracking beeper nose. And
that tracks.
yes, and sadly enough, avoiding every single plot hole that I could finally find. Or that I could put down. Sorry, I read a thing that said finally found something. And damn it, this is what I get for reading things. I had a bunch of things.
Went to school in Florida.
Yeah, right. Damn my ability to read. Then you guys avoided everything. You guys finally found your way down to the docks. And on the docks, you found two very interesting people. One of which was flagging a giant glowing red beacon towards EG as the person who was, strangely enough, the person that you guys were looking for. Which is weird because you guys were looking for a tree. And this person was with another person. They referred to themselves. You guys ready for this one? You guys ready? These are names that you guys should probably remember.
I want to hear that. Come on, give it to me.
Ready? It's very difficult names. The glowing quest marker was named Dart, and his friend was named Hallwyn. Hallwyn tried getting you guys to sit down and settle down. It was not a big deal. And as Daryl put it so lovingly, he sounded like a slightly less evil
Lindsey Graham.
Yeah, Lindsey Graham. Because my southern accent's the one thing that nobody can ever really hold against me, because that's the accent that I grew up hearing. And so that's my default for, you know, totally not an evil person. And then you shot him in the head. And almost killed him in one hit.
He got me angry.
And thankfully, he used his reaction to stop that a little bit and was able to keep his life. And after a brief squabble, Kanoishi was able to separate a bit of Dart off of his own body. Dart revealed himself in his true form, which was a giant wood beast. Grabbed Hallwyn, dropped some seeds on the ground, and teleported onto another ship that flew away, flying some very ominous looking colors. The flag they raised was a one-horned demon with scimitars coming out from underneath it and a pile of gold coming out from around it. Colors flying red and black with a single red banner flying above it. The seeds that he threw on the ground grew into several different plant monsters that you all promptly handled, because at this point you guys are proper lawn men. And when you were completed with that, you all had a long, lengthy discussion about what you were going to continue on to do next. At that point, Iji and Kunoichi, I literally have new teeth, so sorry, decided that their part in this play had been completed. They were here literally for the one reason. They took their seedling, went back to their forest, went back to the nature plane, and that is where they would raise their seedling back to something they could protect again. Which, for a forest spirit, is the most noble and proper thing they could do. You two, however, well, you two and Blim, wanted to get more information on that ship. And especially Jin wanted to get more information on why he was being hunted and what could be done about that. And that is where we are caught up.
And page break.
I can remember all that, but I can't freaking remember what scripting I finished the other day. You know, I remembered the important things.
Don't ask me the scripts I wrote yesterday. I have no idea.
But I can remember something we did like 2 months ago. And I've had a baby since then and new teeth. Like I said, I remember the important things.
Yeah, mine's got Starbase in the back of its head. That is literally the noise that is going on in the frontal lobes right now. Just that loud song going in my head.
So that is where we will raise the curtain on tonight's show. Sea breeze blows as the dark red wood of that ship gets further and further into the distance. After it is a while away from port, a secondary mast raises up, but no flags or no sails stem from it.
Before it gets too far away, I've got like binocular vision, haven't I? Can I take a closer look?
Yeah. What are you looking for in particular?
Clues. Direction, flags, license plate.
I mean, it's entirely possible.
So they are, from what you can see as you are watching it go away, and even though you have binocular vision, you know how hard it is to watch a moving target like that. You catch the fact that they have a lot of loot on the ship, on the deck. You do catch Dart there kind of smacking around Holwyn a little bit as he fully begins to recover after chugging down a few potions. Standing on the proper deck stands a massive entity. And by massive, I mean he comes almost up to the first mast. Holding the wheel with one hand. He's shouting something and waving his other hand and his giant sword with his other. He has his wings wrapped around him. His hat, his captain's hat on his head, a dark onyx black, almost absorbing light into it. As he opens his mouth, yellowed fangs you see, and a forked tongue.
I'm pretty good at looking at distance things.
That's why I'm giving you quite a bit of information on this guy.
Yeah. To look back at us too.
You have really good distance vision. I know these things.
And now so do I.
And then he turns his sword down and stabs it into the ground. And as he stabs it into the ground,
He breaks the deck.
the blade of the sword disappears. And the energy from it goes up to that secondary mast. And Scott, this is something Jen sees as well, because at this point it lights up the skies as this green energy erupts from that mast. And then the ship is gone.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You did notice on that ship, sorry, I did want to tell you, it wasn't just those two that you saw. There was a crew of, I mean, there was a bunch of different people there. Obviously, it was a properly manned ship. It was a crew of, that you saw, of at least 14 people. And a few actually had proper anime properties, but without a perception check, you wouldn't. Most of them are the background dark anime characters that don't have any mesh textures to them.
The sorts and masks.
Yes, exactly. You just saw the proper anime antagonists that were there.
Plot vision.
Yes, exactly. Without a perception check, you get plot vision.
That's one way to do
My
it.
first reaction, by the way, is to grab my head. Using binocular vision against bright green light gave me a stinking headache, and I'm not in a good mood.
Could I tell anything via arcane, or what type of check would I need to be able to use to detect?
It would have been way too far away from you.
Okay.
The only reason why you noticed it at all was because you were looking at it and it was bright.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to say I want to do a perception check, or do you go, do a perception check? Perception check.
If you want to look further in before it jumps ship, you have to tell me that you want to roll a perception check.
I want to roll a perception check.
Then roll a perception check.
I shall do that. I have my token.
Just go into the actors page with the little people. Click your doodle.
There's my doodle.
Click the perception.
I'm clicking on it. Nothing's happening. Do you have to do anything?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The only time I'll actually get one.
Nice. I like how you just roll it, though, because you feel like it.
Mm-hmm. So just go open up your character page.
Yeah. Oh, it was taking its time. I think I just did it. Right?
Yeah. You still rolled higher than him, though.
Mm-hmm. I have a -1 in my perception. Come on.
So I'll give both of you this. You see Yith holding his head and then trying to look harder, and you look over that way and you see Yui at the same time as him, supporting Holwyn, giving him healing, as well as a pretty domineering goblin with a very domineering giant cannon looking thing on his back. And that is all the extra plot vision that you have.
No, I really want to drink.
Oh? What's going on there?
I second you in that drink.
We got pockets full of money, future full of problems. I say we go find some information at a bar.
Yeah, I gotta find out why she's hunting me. And considering we may end up running into them again, I want to know why and be able to put her down. Or deal with it. I'm not sure yet.
That sounded aggressive. More aggressive than it normally does.
I don't want to go back.
Yeah, it's fair.
Heath just sort of looks at him, wants to try and gauge whether he wants to give him any more information on that, and whether Heath wants to know any more information on that, and just says, go back where?
That would be an insight check.
Can I just ask him?
Yeah, you can ask him.
Just did.
Okay.
Yes. When was the last time you saw one of me? Besides me?
I haven't seen a lot of much. There was a seafood buffet once.
Ooh, I want something like you that made me talk like a pirate for a week. It was great. I said "ar" a lot.
So I'm a demon naga.
Those are words.
Where do demon nagas live?
Florida?
What's Florida?
I don't know. It's a word that Meat just gave to me.
Tell Meat he's stupid.
I do that every day. It's fun. Make him squirm.
No. I'm not from this plane. I'm from the water plane. Not really supposed to be here. Literally, I'm a fish out of water. But I'd much rather not go back.
They're gonna eat you, aren't they?
No, they're gonna try to eat Mr. Snips.
I want to do that.
I haven't ruled it out. I forget really Beckish.
Still not sure, like, OC, why I don't want to go back, but you and I will talk about that eventually, CJ.
Yes.
Who's this CJ you're talking about?
Some guy in Florida.
Canon. Florida exists in this world.
No one wants to go there.
No one wants to go there at all.
Except Meat.
Meet as Florida
He doesn't
man
wanna go there
confirmed.
anyway, 'cause, you know, it's wet. He doesn't want to go anywhere there. He's a dragon.
He's a
Sounds
water
like you got
dragon.
problems. If I can help one day, I'll give you a bill. Till then, let's go for a drink.
Yep,
That sounds
Yeah.
like a plan.
I agree.
And for once, we got money so I can buy one and not just take whatever this kid regurgitates.
Hi. I have the highest quality, middest quality meat around.
And I like it.
Mainly because that's what I could
The
get for
outside
free.
does taste a bit like you.
And I
Does-
taste delicious.
Mm.
So I'm sort of looking down and as if I'm trying not to be seen having a conversation with myself, and goes, "Where's that bar?" Okay, this way. Let's go.
Oh, he was having a conversation with his meat again. I've seen other humans do that. There's some other humanoids do that.
Shouldn't talk to your meat in public.
I try not to.
If he hits himself, I think that's baiting his meat.
That's a record time. It took us till the end of the show last time. We just went right in there.
Yep. It's also where meat goes.
Unfortunately, as an amorphous blob of black stuff, I don't really know penis stuff. So I'm ignoring it and walk into the pub. Do you have like traveling music? Dun, 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 dun.
That's tornado music.
Why do we hear tornado music?
Ah, a tornado comes down and sweeps away everything.
All those unfortunate things that have happened to all of those people.
Do I have a way of getting my music to you guys?
I'm sort of waiting for the narrator to say, and then they walked to the pub and got drunk.
And then they walked to the pub. So
But did not get drunk. Mm-hmm.
fight broke out. No.
Fights always break out.
That's saying
So
that's a good evening.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Actually, I have some music here that I can start, I think. Apparently, I have these.
I wouldn't call that music. I'd call that. I'm not exactly sure what I'd call that.
Ambient sounds for a diner.
Yeah.
On near some boats.
In France.
It's open mic night.
That's the weirdest porn I've ever heard. This will be an adult theme stream. Do not listen if you're a child.
One second. Here. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm importing a bunch of things, apparently.
Yeah, I know. Lack the permissions to update actor.
What
did you do?
What is going on?
Technical difficulties.
I clicked a button.
Don't click buttons.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Click buttons, CJ.
Don't tell me to live my life, Mom.
You'll go to your room.
And these folders labeled music and there's nothing there.
You can just say epic music plays and they go to the pub.
But I'm trying to give ambiance. Fine. I'll have a playlist ready for next time.
I've actually got a good source for that, remind me.
Okay. Yeah, just message me with it. So
many errors.
yeah, I know. I don't know why.
Click them off. Actually, click the buttons this time.
I am clicking the buttons. I think you have to click them on your screen.
I clicked mine off.
Okay, so click the X's on those skinny red bars. So you guys walk into the pub. It's very easy to find, especially at this point in the day where people are getting off of work and the clientele that would normally be going there are going there. The adventurers that don't work the much more dangerous late shift are going in there. This is your standard pub inn as well, so if you guys want to stay here for the night, you could. It is a fairly standard hotel kind of situation, and it's pretty busy in there right now. And when you especially, it's a very eclectic group of people in here. There are quite a few of every possible race that you could possibly think of in here, minus your kind. And it is a cacophony of different languages, laughter, chairs grinding against the floor, you know, people yelling at each other, glasses clinking together, a couple of arguments getting around, and that is when you see the security team, which are two fairly large snake people. One is a feminine one and one is a masculine one. When a couple of rowdy people throw the first punch, the bartender, who is a fairly skinny half troll, just whistles, and out from the back they come, and the man, the one who presents masculine, wipes his hands on his chef's apron, grabs one of the guys, and the presenting female one jumps from downstairs, lands on her feet, right behind the other guy.
So they're snake people with feet?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be a lizard person?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to describe what Howd are.
Oh, say cobra with legs.
Cobra with legs, which is a snake person.
No, snake person implies that you have a humanoid with a snake body.
Yeah, it's like a centaur, but with a snake.
Okay, they are not Yuan Ti, they are Howd. They grab them, and even over, like, when they jump down, the entire place goes deathly silent. And the man picks with the man with the chef's coat and apron. You are not too smart to pick a fight in here, are you? I'm sorry, he owes me gold. And you can think of much better places to get that gold than in here. Or if you're going to get said gold, do it peacefully. My sister and I do not tolerate violence in here. This is your one and only warning. You can take your argument outside the peaceful way, or the more fun way. Your choice. And the woman goes, I much prefer the fun way. Please let it be that way. And the one that isn't being picked up, but just had him jump behind her and goes, "Get off of me, you fucking snake." Perfect. She promptly swings her arm to the side, grabs him by the side of the head, and leaping very lightly by foot from table to table to table to table, not knocking a single thing over. And as she gets closer and closer to you guys, you realize that she's running just on her tippy toes. And for a person who's about 6'6", 6'7", and a lot of muscle, she gets about 20, 30 feet from the door and shot puts him through the door. Lands, spins on her heels, and turns with a smile and licks her teeth, or licks her lips. It's always good to start the weekend with a workout, wouldn't you say, brother? And her brother looks at the man, goes, the very scared man goes, "I would like to buy everyone in here around." And the large snake man, the large cobra man goes, "Of course you would." And pats him gently on the head and puts him down. And promptly, silently, goes back into the back. And and the feminine Howd goes back upstairs as she gets to the top of the stairs and goes, "Just remember, if anybody needs any company tonight, you're free to see any of my lovelies. Ta-ta, see me later."
Excellent. Didn't realize we had a show as well.
I
I'll take a bottle of something really expensive and he's paying.
I thought you were paying this time.
No, I'm pointing to that idiot over there. And
Oh, that idiot over there is paying for us? So idiot A is paying.
Yeah, big bottle.
Yeah, no, I've been, this entire time, I've been calling him idiot A as people have been watching this. Idiot B is the one that got shot putted through the door.
Yeah, idiot A just nearly did. So drink.
Drink.
Also, they made this place quiet, which is just amazing.
I know.
Yeah, you're now being noticed because you guys were the first ones to start talking again.
Well, as long as we keep the place quiet.
And it was just more of a people looking at you and kind of double take, because at the person who looks reptilian, especially at the fact that people just got manhandled by a couple of reptiles, they just kind of give you a wide berth, wider than you need, as you guys wake your way up to the bar.
Hey, I'm not planning on starting any trouble. Therefore, I've got nothing to worry about.
I'm not planning on any trouble. If people start trouble with me, of course there's going to be trouble.
We can end it. It's not a problem, right?
Let's not cause trouble here. Mr. Snips, we need to behave. But if the inevitable happens, you have free reign to take a walk.
So you guys make your way up to the bar?
Yes.
The very obviously cowering person drops 3 gold into your guys' hands and does so with anybody else who comes up to the bar. And he's pulling it out of a bag of holding.
Mr. Snips drinks too.
Okay. Drops it.
Blim drinks as well.
Oh, Blim's not there.
Why is Blim not there?
Why is Blim not there?
Why is Blim not there?
Where is that gelatinous?
Blim, why are you not there?
I don't know.
We just left a slime in the middle of town.
Just log in to find my slime phone and.
It's like, we need to put a bell on him.
Oh, I just eat it, you know it.
True. Then again, how do you put a bell on him like that? Wouldn't it? How do you tie a bell to a slime?
A couple of bottles of these, I'm sure we'll find out.
True.
So the petite half-orc comes up to you guys and goes, new faces. What can I get for you?
Is this not like one of the network places that I go for my hunting jobs? Or is it new?
It's a new face because I've just said that.
Okay.
New bar.
New bar. Who dis?
What do you have that's strong enough to move my current headache to tomorrow?
You know what the bosses drink? They just call it the black.
I'll take 3 gold worth.
You're gonna take 2 in a room.
Deal.
She rings a bell, and a fairy appears next to your head. Any bags this evening?
Just emotional baggage today.
I'm a bag keep, not a therapist. Your room, well, you're getting the black. You'll wake up in your room. Don't worry, we have you here.
Great service.
Don't worry, we make sure you're taken care of.
I'm starting to second think this black thing.
And she pours out a mug full of a thick but not like viscous, pure black drink. Slides it over you and it foams as it begins to slide over to you. There you go. Sleep well.
Cheers.
What are you drinking there, big boy?
Obviously something that's not gonna put me to sleep like that, but I'm now just interested in what the black is.
Come on, join us.
I'll take 1 black, a room, and I'm gonna take it slow.
There you go. She rings a bell again, and a different fairy. Same question. Any baggage for you?
Mr. Snips, do you want to go relax in the room?
If you
Mr. Snips would like to relax in the room.
all right then. Flutters down to Mr. Snips. Would you like me to carry you, or would you like to walk with me? Snip. All right. Takes out a staff and gently pokes him on the head. Then, whoop, disappears. And then the fairy goes up. Anything else?
Is there somewhere we can sit outside?
Of course. Just through that door over there.
Yeah, let's slither on over to the side and get our next steps figured out.
Plus, this place is starting to get noisy again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is actually. Especially now that the 3 gold drinks are starting to make their rounds. The bells are ringing more and more often as more people are realizing that they can have the black more and food starting to fly out. It's become less of a after work grumble than more of a party kind of thing. So
Not my kind of place.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, outside is, I mean, it's a pretty temperate day. It's springtime, so over the water, it's still pretty warm where you guys are at. So it's a nice day. It's a nice evening as it begins to get to that part of the night. The black itself tastes like what we would recognize in our world as Tootsie Rolls. Or just like chocolate rolls. It's almost sweet, but it does kind of burn going down. And as you drink it, it does, like, it's not one of those kind of drinks that hits you when you go to stand up. It's one of those drinks that hits you like an 18-wheeler, and then when you stand up, runs you back over again. You understand why they enforce no, you're staying here tonight.
I mean, we nearly killed a man. We definitely want to stay here tonight.
Where is Blim?
I don't know. Again, how do we tie a bell to him?
Can we find him easily, or is he just wandering?
I mean, you can try a perception check. It's not an impossibility.
Go on then.
Let's both give a perception check.
Mostly I want to give him my stuff just for when I pass out so I don't get mugged.
It will be at a disadvantage because it is not a easy find.
Mm-hmm.
Roll it again with
You
disadvantage.
see him 3 miles away. How do I roll the disadvantage?
Just roll it again and we're gonna take the lower. Or you can roll the same thing twice. Oh no, so very close.
I don't see shit. I can't see shit. I better not leave.
So yeah, the alcohol is starting to weigh on you a bit there, Jin. And even though you're trying to take it slow, your vision's beginning to blur around the edges a bit.
Oh boy.
We're not there yet. We'll get there.
I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yes, you sort of notice a humanoid blue man walking around town, around the merchants area that is in the same area as you guys are at. Kind of going into shops, coming out with a few bags. That then, as he disappears between a few people, the bags disappear. But you're not sure if that themselves are Blim or just a weird blue person.
How drunk am I?
That'll be the next question. Both of you need to give me a Constitution save, please.
Well, can I ask you a biology question? So when a mummy and I love
Yes.
each other very much. Anyway, so how does a parasite deal with the alcohol side? Can he like separate, just get the host drunk and separate himself as much as needed, or is it fully symbiotic?
It would be fully symbolic, or fully, symbolic. Symbot. You both would get drunk.
Drunk. Yeah, a few sips.
By the way, unlike the skills, we can't click on saving throws.
Hold on a second. I know there's a way you can do it. 1 second. Hey, Blim, give me a Constitution saving throw mainly because you're my person. Yeah, so if you click on the word Constitution,
It will do it.
then just roll saving throw.
Oh, saving throw. I did.
Yes, do saving throw, not ability check.
Sorry.
I'm clicking on mine. It ain't working.
I had more to drink than I thought. Story of my life.
Say you are British.
Hey. Unlimited alcohol.
I'm just gonna give you I'm just gonna give you a roll.
Constitution. Save throw. Not rolling. Weird. That's fine. Just go and roll.
And then
Cool.
+2, so 5.
Cool. You both rolled a 5. You both wake up on very comfortable beds because gold is a lot of money. You both are very well refreshed and surprisingly not a very bad hangover. All your stuff is there. And doesn't seem to be anything wrong. You guys got your proper full night's rest.
I'm sorry. CJ, would you say this? My brain's going, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
You can give me a perception check to make sure everything is in its proper place.
Yes.
That is more than fine.
Perfect.
Awesome. Everything is in
We
its
ended
proper
up in
place.
separate rooms.
Yes.
Cool.
Because you did pay separately, so.
Just checking. You know, I've busy place. Lots of people drinking black stuff.
We paid gold.
Yeah.
I want to be perceptive too.
Okay.
You said this had no effect on us. We were perfectly clear-headed. You lied.
No, I didn't.
We just suck at waking up.
Everything's there. Still no sign of Blim, though. At least in either one of your guys' rooms.
How's my headache? Is that
how's-
improved? Or
How's
is it
Mr. Snips doing? Is he all nice and refreshed?
Yeah, Snips is there. He actually has a towel wrapped around his head. And he's a little bit more red, but you can tell it was probably from like a steam bath or something like that.
Of his
They
choice.
cooked him?
Yes, he.
Of his
They, like,
choice.
Does he smell like garlic butter?
No, he smells like soap and lovely aromatherapies.
Mr. Snips, this was your choice. Good choice.
Snip, snip. His claws are properly manicured. Claw is properly manicured. The dagger is, or the sword is like shined and polished and sharpened, and all the blood, well, most of the blood is taken off of it.
We need to spend a gold more often to spend the night here.
Snip.
Oh yeah. If I were talking to you right now because you're in the same room, I would agree with you completely. but I'm not, so I'm not.
How are you and Mr. Meat doing?
He's feeling good.
Yeah, the headache's seemingly pretty. The headache's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird how well this is making you feel, considering how much you drank before.
Which is why it feels too good. Anyway.
You do I'm not going to tell you when you guys leave your room. Let me know when you guys leave your rooms.
I would like to just go through and double check my stuff.
Yeah.
Go through, check my notes.
Take 10 and do your stuff. Yeah,
do
that's,
prep.
that's fine.
Do morning prep.
Yeah.
Get everything ready because Jin is actually a meticulous person about that type of
Yeah.
stuff.
And
Heath, on the other hand, hasn't woken up refreshed and without a headache for as long as he can remember, which isn't actually that long. So he's going to go in search of some breakfast downstairs.
so as you leave, a very lovely elven girl comes and kisses you on the cheek and goes, "Thank you for asking for the Fae special. It was a lovely time. I hope I get to see you again."
I hope I get to remember next time.
And then a elf gentleman comes by and pats you on the shoulder. And then a fairy comes by and pats you on the head.
3 gold gets you really far in this place.
3 gold. You're funny, says the fairy. It was just
Good luck
30
with
gold
breakfast,
just for
Andy.
me.
Oh, no. You said all my stuff was there.
You didn't ask me about your money.
How much gold have I got left?
You spent about because it's fun to make these kind of rolls. Here.
How much of your X number of gold did you spend?
Exactly.
Spent only 5 gold.
That's not too bad. It's only 2 of mine.
No.
Right.
5 of your gold.
Mine. Okay, well, it sounds like I had a really good time with it.
You basically spent 8.
Yeah, you spent 8 gold total. 5 of yours. Yeah, you got your money's worth though, because holy crap, those people are very pretty people.
Still don't know what a penis is.
Nope. Meat does. Meat's happy. Meat is very happy.
Yeah. I don't know why he's doing a little dance in my head.
Meat's, for whatever reason, flying a weird flag that you don't know the meaning of, but he's very happy.
Breakfast. Do they serve breakfast?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Again, this is a hotel. This is a hotel, so, well, a brothel, but now you know it's a brothel.
No, we knew it was a brothel the moment the sister said,
"Come see me.
Come see one of my lovelies."
But yeah,
it's not a word in Yeast's vocabulary until now. So yeah, he didn't have a clue what that was.
But yes, they have breakfast. Go downstairs and they I gotta stop drinking things while I'm on here. Yeah, let's call it a furbog. A furbog is behind. A male furbog is behind the bar. It is much quieter.
It's the morning, you would hope.
Mm-hmm. More than a couple of people holding their heads because of they opted to do quantity over quality.
Sounds
And
Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you today? How you feeling?
You know something, my friend? This is the best I've felt in ever. So, what have you got for breakfast? I'll take a pile of it, please.
Fantastic. Yeah, we have a nice breakfast platter. It's running you about 2 silver.
I've never had breakfast, so let's go for it.
Excellent. Have a seat anywhere you're at and get you taken care of.
For the record, I am now sitting.
Glad you had a pleasant evening.
Thank you.
And how long does gin take, or is this more of a hours long kind of thing?
This is more like a half hour in the morning. Go
Okay.
through, check my prep, check my equipment, check my money.
Okay,
all the
so
different things.
this will take some time for you to come downstairs then. Check your money, you say?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, because this is the type of thing Jin does. It's the morning. My brain goes through. He's not like a lazy, crazy person. He's more meticulous in wanting information, so he goes through his day and notes it.
I like how I ignore the +2 on you and you roll exactly the same thing. You are 5 gold lighter than you were yesterday as well.
Don't remember spending this money.
Snips his finger. Snips a little bit more.
Seems like a reputable place. I'm sure they got receipts.
Snip,
How
snip,
much did you
snip, snip.
Was this all of you, or did I spend some?
Snip. You look. It points at your tail. It's very pretty.
Oh, yeah. No, money well spent.
Snake is snake fish pedicure.
Yeah.
He went.
Got my scales, did.
Yeeth went for the facilities. You went for the sauna.
I went for the relaxation.
Yes, he went for the relaxation.
He went for the
Discovered
release.
that I can make any appendage extend by 40 feet.
Yes. Also, the fact that Yeeth lost himself and Meat took over. Meat said, I'm in a brothel. It's been a while.
We decided to play meat.
Yes.
I look forward to letting him give me some memories when I do good.
And
You want a highlight reel?
yeah, you just decided to explore what surfaces they had.
Yeah.
Surfaces.
I was gonna say if the alcohol's enough, then I didn't decide much of anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't. Meat did. Eventually, though, you guys, well, you, Keith, a well-dressed blue man comes and sits next to you. Well,
Morning.
morning. How are you this morning?
Pretty good. I saw you yesterday, didn't I?
Probably. I mean, I don't try not to get too far away from you guys. And then he finally into his normal self.
I did not know you could do that.
It is exhausting. But I don't like these kind of places because people step on me and take me and throw me in. Plus, I had money and I wanted to spend it and I wanted to try new voices. This is my new voice for the day.
Well, that's not your worst.
No, it's definitely not.
Do you eat breakfast, or will that just turn you into like a breakfast buffet?
It would probably turn me into a sausage. I mean, I can absorb it and then I can have it inside of me for later travel rations.
I'm getting flashbacks.
He kind of reaches over and touches one of your bacon pieces and okay, now I have that for memory. Smoky.
Can I wipe with a little bit of slime left on my plate, and
Oh, that's not going anywhere. Where's Jin?
I haven't got a clue. I haven't
Cool.
seen him since last night. We drank a very nice drink, and I can't remember anything.
Perfect. I got some information for us.
You're
And-
busy.
And I have us an interview with a ship captain today.
Interview?
Yeah, to board onto a crew.
Why?
Jen wants to go possibly kill that pretty lady. You seemingly like money and want to kill that one guy that you failed to kill.
I didn't fail. He just hasn't died yet.
And you said there was a lot of money on that ship. The board and the rest of the adventurers said that that is one of the pirate lords. His name's Atil.
What's a pirate lord?
Serves the pirate king. This one's a big dick.
Some bigger.
Flashback of last night.
40 feet. I'm in. Why do you have to interview? Don't we just pay them?
These captains are a bit more selective. Also, they're pirates. So they want to make sure you're willing to work.
Work's not a problem. Escaping with our gold. That's the problem.
You know, that's why they interview you and have you join the crew if you're willing to meet their standards. You get your gold and more gold, and I mean, listen, these are not the kind of pirates that are going to take your money from you. Also, if you're afraid of that, I'll hold your money. Because nothing gets into my space without me letting them. Unless they kill me, and I'd like to see them try.
Or you have a glass of this black stuff.
Huh.
I'm in.
Interesting. Okay. And about this time would be about the half hour, 45-minute mark where Jin would be making his normal exit of his room and
Yep, coming down, thumping, or whatever the sound you do when you slither downstairs.
I imagine these places are quite slither friendly.
Yeah.
Stuff.
yeah, there's a slither slide.
The slip and slide was great.
Not good for adults.
No,
It hurts your back after a while. It's fun the first time, but man.
Man, I almost chipped a scale on that.
So, get downstairs and Blim tells you exactly the same thing that he just told.
And I'm just relieved just still alive. You had a lot to drink.
Aw, it's nice. Thank you.
What? You're huge. You take up arrows instead of me.
Oh, him, not me. I see how it is.
Oh, you know I'm happy to have you and your meat around.
At least I'm useful. How are you,
One
Jen?
useful for your mead. Mr. Snips and I are very refreshed.
I was gonna say, I noticed your hair and your tail to look nice.
Thank you.
Nice braid.
Thank you. we're going to have, it seems, a very interesting day.
Yeah, we get to go talk to pirates.
Yes.
And by the way, it's not illegal here. It's the reason why I'm able to talk about it. Well, it's not necessarily legal. It's more of those...
Open secrets.
Yeah, I think that's the best way of saying it. It's kind of like a arm of the Hunters Guild.
Yep.
So I have some familiarity with it.
And you definitely know some pirates that are totally, definitely just hunters, even though they only take on jobs at sea and only involve getting lots of treasure and or sometimes people.
Sounds about right.
So, who are we interviewing with? What is this this captain's name?
Well, I hope it's this one today. Captain Aor.
That sounds like a made-up name.
Yeah, it probably is.
Any details on him? What do we know about him?
Half dragon. Usually hangs around his grandfather, former captain of the boat.
So half dragon like me, half dragon?
Yes.
Him, half dragon. Cool.
Fairly successful. Small time, still. Relatively small crew. Still has a small boat. Has a lot of ambition, though.
Ambition can be dangerous.
But it could be exactly what we need.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna go going after Atel, especially if I'm gonna find you
If the end game is fighting a pirate lord, ambition's what we need.
I mean, if we're gonna fight a pirate lord, we're gonna need some power, some friends, and a boat.
Well, so far we've got breakfast.
Speaking of, what is breakfast?
Yes.
No, some of this was alive once. Some of it might still be, but it tastes great.
That.
Jin flags down the barkeep the Furball barkeep and orders some breakfast. And shares it with Mr. Snips.
Absolutely. Gives you the big old breakfast platter. 2 silvers worth. It's well worth your money. Everything is there. There was a potato there, and now there's not. And suddenly, Snips or Blim kind of looked potatoey.
He was bacony a bit ago.
Yes. Now he's potatoey. Hey, I'm trying to learn how to make food in here. Organic material's hard.
Just ask first.
Never! I'm a pirate now.
Don't blame me when you steal food from Mr. Snips.
Bring it on.
You're not a pirate yet.
One of his eyes becomes an eye patch. All right. Anything
you gotta warn someone before you do that.
So he does kind of look at you guys and goes, so I was busy yesterday, and no, I don't expect any of this back in return, but I like you guys. So he opens his mouth and out comes a couple bags. This bag's for you. Yes, because those clothes are disgusting.
What? They came with the body.
Yes, change into these.
Okay.
I was harder shopping for you, but at least I got your upper dimensions correct. These are for you, Jen.
Thank you, Blim. I didn't know you sized me up. When did you size me up?
I touched both of you for over an hour. I can assume your role. I can assume you for however long I really want to at this point. I'm just you, but blue.
We may use that later.
And he kind of vibrates a little bit, and then there is a blue geese standing there.
That's a good-looking guy. Cheers.
This is exhausting.
But you're beautiful.
You should try being me full-time.
But I went shopping for you guys, and
You, sir, are a gentleman and a saint. Because we didn't think about this yesterday. Because we were a little bit too tired and blood drunk.
that is fair.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Cheers.
What do we have?
So it is more not formal, but it's a lot more formal than what you guys are currently wearing. It is a button. Both of you kind of have a similar thing. It's button-up shirt with a vest that goes over it. It's short-sleeved, and yours has pants. Keith. It is proper half dragon pants, so it's tail and scale legs appropriate. Pants are of a black khaki material. The vest is leather. The shirt itself is it's of a good material, but it feels like something that you could manipulate to be whatever you want it to be. Like if you needed to be a shirtless or a armless shirt, a shirtless arm. I promise I'm not drinking. I'm just drinking. I'm just drinking tea from Wendy's. Not sponsored. Please sponsor me.
What are you putting in that tea?
Strawberry.
Is that code for something, CJ?
Not strawberry schnapps, just strawberry extract.
Just tea.
Drinking the Queen's proper, but cold. Like tea and beer should be.
And I dropped my phone.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna pretend that's Daryl just slamming his headset on the ground, leaving.
It's him bouncing through his roof to come beat your ass in Florida.
You dare insult tea and beer?
Hey, look, for the record, cellar cold is cold. Just not refrigerated.
Ugh. Ugh. No. No.
Wait, warm sour? Huh?
Cellar cold.
Cellar cold.
Oh.
As in beer cellar. It's
so,
cold.
like, between 72 and 60 degrees.
Room temp.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Lower
72
than
and
that.
Slightly lower than room temp.
It's a nice hot summer day. It tastes cold.
So we're talking...
Not cold.
I've never measured it. Not fridge cold, just above.
Ugh.
Just above? I mean, if it's just above, that's not bad. Honestly, you don't, like, super cold beer isn't the best in some cases. Depends on the beer, though.
So...
you have lager, then you do want that cold. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a standard roleplay thing? You know, I'm not really used to this. So far we've had Trip to the Brothel.
Yes.
Mani Pedis,
Yes. Yes, this is actually pretty, especially in my games, this is actually fairly standard.
This is the shopping trip.
Yeah. So we're
This is
going
a-
to.
This is the bottle show ahead of the big budget episode.
Yes, this is. See, so a little bit of.
Gotta pretty ourselves up to meet some new people.
Pull behind the Titan here, as you were. I mean, it's world building. I mean,
No, I'm fine with that. I just want
character building, world building. Some shows don't. I mean, my home games typically don't do this. It's just scene to scene to scene to scene to scene.
Yeah,
But
we like to live in this world.
yeah, exactly.
I like it, and I like that my character's not got a headache for a little while.
Yeah, I'm trying to make this a world that you would like to live in, or at least that you are.
I mean, I enjoy the choice of button, shirt, and vest. It's very piratey.
Yeah.
But did you get everyone an eye patch?
Not yet. You get that when you become a pirate.
Or when you lose the eye?
Exactly.
Not necessarily.
Actually, not necessarily true. Yeah.
Because I watched that episode of Mythbusters too.
I get you do have a peg leg for some reason, Yeeth, or not Yeeth, Jin. You're not sure from who or where it goes, but you have a peg leg.
Where did I get this leg?
I don't know, but I imagine there's some like really hungover person just hopping around outside.
He Rocket Raccooned a leg last night.
I'm gonna pick the leg up and inspect the leg.
It is a leg.
No hollow bits.
Nope.
Just solid leg.
Just a leg. It's rather well made.
Well, I just
Any
wanna know
maker's
one
marks
thing.
on it?
I'm in the middle of a steampunk city in some unknown part of the past. I just want to know how did I get this traffic cone from?
Exactly where you would expect. Traffic cones exist in steampunk.
Yeah, dude.
How else are you gonna tell people not
If-
to go there?
If automobiles exist, and they do, there's traffic cones. You've driven in or around America, or at least have seen movies. There's traffic cones.
There's plenty
I
of
didn't
them.
realize
Not like people pay
America was
attention.
steampunk.
They're not the big orange ones, I would assume.
Well, clearly I woke up with that next.
They're just, and they have a bunch of cogs and lights for whatever reason that make no sense, but they're awesome looking.
Cool.
All right, so
And it's just a gear that makes spins and makes noise for no purpose at
yeah, right. It makes
I'm glad we
no.
could have this great breakfast.
All right. So, do you guys want to do anything before you move on to a little bit towards midday in your interview with Ayer?
Yeah.
Go back to the room and get changed. I assume we have some sort of cleaning facilities for a shower or something.
Yeah.
Pay some extra for a bath.
Perfect. Easily done.
Pretty sure they washed you after they got done with you.
I was wondering why I smelled like lilac.
It's like, dude, I can smell it from here, and I smell like a different flower. So does he.
It's the Fae, man. Be lucky you actually woke up with all your appendages.
Wait,
Someone didn't.
check.
Shows Blim the leg. Do you want a leg?
Yes.
Here.
Absorb a leg.
He absorbs the leg.
Does he become kind of Peggy?
He becomes just a peg leg. He begins to hop around.
Okay, Monopod. Where's the interview?
Back to where we started yesterday at.
Oh. Yeah, makes sense. Wonder if they fixed any of the
Why the
damage we
water?
caused.
So you guys make your way back down to the port.
Okay, let's have some traveling music.
Yeah, hold on. Hey, I have music loaded up finally. A King's Blood. I have these battle musics. Hold on. Main theme. What is
That's exactly what you need when you're walking across town. Battle music.
Let's play the battle music, see what happens.
Look, we look cool. We're rested, and I've just had a great night in a brothel. We need some like Reservoir Dogs music.
And as we're leaving, there's just explosions in the background for no good reason. But then again, Pirate Town.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
Exactly. I don't know if this is playing. Why are you not? There it goes. Traveling music.
I wouldn't call that traveling music.
Dude! Oh, horns. This is really not appropriate for my kind of setting. How about this one? Are you going to start out with a horn too? Because horns.
I mean, if you chose a horn file.
No, it just says main theme. That was main theme. Just bird.
Well, we're not in Boston.
Boss tone?
Yeah, that's travel music.
Yeah, it's fair enough. It's better than.
Walking down the path.
Yeah.
Walking down a nice, peaceful field. The flowers are nice, and we got a nice spring breeze. Why are we not in town? Where the fuck go?
Yeah, this isn't great for my themes. I need to find some good, like, instrumental steampunk music or something. So yeah, you guys make your way back down to the port, and there's a few more ships there because earlier in the day, the docks that were messed up yesterday are still pretty messed up today.
Whoops.
We did a really good job here.
Yeah, a couple of those piers are closed. Well, only one of them are closed. And
we gotta push those rookie numbers up.
Blim brings you down to another pier and towards a ship. And a old elven man sits on the edge of the pier looking up at you. Wow. Are you the guys that my grandson thought that it was a good idea to bring on board my ship?
Is this the interview, sir? My name is Jin. Nice to meet you.
Oh, aren't you a pleasant one?
Yeeth.
Well, aren't you a dragon?
Halfway right.
Name's Cam. Nice to meet you. Boat used to be mine. Cam.
Cam, okay.
C-A-M.
Thank you. I'm doing my notes.
Boat used to be mine. And my grandchildren come and took it over. After I grew a little bit long in the claw. Tooth.
Is grandson nearby?
Yeah, he's up on the bridge. Heard that had some possibles coming on, and I wanted to make sure that you guys were at least had sea legs. And puts on a pair of glasses. Looks at you guys. Got a sea spirit and a something.
I like that between the three of us, we got 2 legs.
No,
I know. Bloom has one of the other legs we have.
you
Yeah,
got
you can't see it.
points at Jen, Sea Spirit. Points at Blim, Amorphous. Points at Jen, or points at Yeath. Very interesting. I ain't seen one of your kind. No.
Half dragon, just like you.
Yeah, totally. You ain't sure what you are you? Tell it on your face.
I know
All
what I
right.
need to know for now.
All right. Head on up. This ought to be fun.
That's all I hope. Walking on the boat, going to the bridge.
Toot! Now I got that. I'm just going toot!
Pardon me, breakfast repeating on me.
Oh, way to make a first impression, yes.
I'm not really a people person for new people.
So you hear the flapping of some wings, and landing in front of you guys is a young-looking half-dragon, blue scales, blue wings, stands up right in front of you. Well, good day. Name's Ayer.
You the captain?
I know Blim. Who the hell are you two?
Name's Yeath.
Captain, my name is Jen.
Cool. Give me 5 reasons why I shouldn't shoot you both in the face and then out of cannon and go.
We got money. We can get you more money. We work hard. And I really, really don't want you to. Also, I can't count.
That's good 5 reasons. You, big boy, go.
1, we have similar targets. 2, we'll make you money. 3, we'll help protect you. 4, let's go have some fun and wreck some shit and find some treasure. 5, get rid of Yui so I never have to go back to that place.
I don't know what a Yui is, but I kind of like that. Cool.
Do you want Antil?
You mean Atil?
Atil? Because she's aboard there. And if she's aboard there, it means I'm going through him.
Well, we ain't going over there just yet. We got a big road ahead of us before we can take on a crew like that. Anyway.
Just out of curiosity, can you give us 5 reasons we should want to use your ship?
I can get money. I'm going to be a pirate lord. I'm going to be the pirate king. I know what you are. I know where you come from. And my grandfather is one of the most powerful people in this universe. You shut up up there!
Reason. I like you. Although, I guess I'm kind of on 2 minds on that one.
Well, meat doesn't count.
Not so much talking of the meat.
I mean, you said he doesn't look like it, huh? And he definitely doesn't look like it. He's a scrawny, like, very thin, wafy elf-looking dude.
Wait, you said that Old Man Kim is elf-like, yet there is a dragonborn, basically, or half-dragon.
Half-dragon, yes.
So they're both half-dragon, then.
I mean, he's a grandpa.
True. True. I mean,
see, it's more like a quarter dragon.
mm-hmm.
Or
the
be
grandpa's
racist.
full elf, and his family just likes to have fun. Or someone was a bard.
Yeah, it
Someone was a
bored.
bard. It's Camo Bard.
Maybe. I'm looking to see something. The big booty boat vote for anybody else?
Big booty boat is loading in.
Cool.
There it is.
Cool. No particular reason why.
It is a big booty boat.
I just have a feeling we're gonna need this. Just a hunch.
Why? Because we get into trouble?
What? No. Just a hunch. Gonna need to
just a hunch.
Boat.
It's Jin, Mr. Snips, Yith, and Blim on a boat. Of course, trouble's gonna happen.
So,
what is the name of the boat, by the way?
Big booty.
It's Big Booty. No.
Nope, it is Big Booty.
Big booty, but booty face.
Air looks at you and goes,
Hey, that was not my character voice.
That's just us.
yeah. Air
I'm
looks
actually asking you.
No, I know.
What the boat was.
Air looks at you and goes, Since I refuse to call it what my grandfather called it, let's just call it, I think Maelstrom Star sounds cool.
It sounds like a cool name according to an emo teenager.
All right, cool. Get off my ship.
Okay. Pleasure doing business with you. And I start walking off the boat.
Cam kind of watches you. You going with him?
What do you think, Blim?
I don't know. Kind of like these
Get
guys.
all the leg work.
Cobbles. Yeeth, get your ass back up here.
Just pausing for a moment.
No, you want to.
There's gold in it.
A lot of it, in fact.
The mead. I have the mead. Well, Blim has the mead.
You had me at gold. You got me a mead. Come on.
Name's not decided yet. I just won the boat last night.
One from your grandfather.
Yes.
What was it
Playing.
called?
I can't say it because it is a cursed name now. When a boat like this leaves its previous owner, if you call it what it was once called, then that's a curse on the boat.
Okay. I will respect your.
We'll name the boat as we go along. That and my sister may have a name or two. I don't know.
Sister?
Sister. It's twins thing.
I assume there's more crew on the boat.
Oh, yeah. We have me, Grandpa, you three, Ellis, Tabor. That's about it. That's all we need. Really, we were told that there was 3 people and needed a ship, and, well, that sounded right.
Is she fast?
Actually, yes. That I'm not even joking about. And I grew up on this ship, and it can make it from here to Kings Island in half a day,
It's your family's vessel. If you trust it, we trust it. But we make sure we take care of it.
Yes, that's the entire point of it. We work here, we work hard, we play hard, we make a lot of money.
Ellis is the sister.
No,
What's the sister's name? Taver?
no,
Sister not on the boat?
not yet,
Sister not part of the crew?
not yet,
Does she have a name?
not yet.
yet.
CJ looks off to the distance.
All right, she's now named Not Yet.
It's kind of like that
that's the name
city.
of the quote.
It's kind of like that city in the middle of the. See, I had a bunch of names for the boat, and I wrote out all of them, and I hated all of them. So I'm like, we'll find something.
Here, let's call it Not Yet. Let's call it Not Yet.
I'm like, I wrote out a bunch of them, and it did all sound like emo teenager names, and I'm like, I hate all of these. And Maelstrom Star,
Like an emo teenager.
Maelstrom Star was the least emo teenager of all of them, believe it or not. I'm like, man, I just hate all of these, and like, we'll go when we get there, because the ship doesn't need to be named until we get to Pirate Island. So.
Spoilers.
Yeah, you know, there's not a giant red flag flying there or anything.
So, Air, where are we going?
Well, since the ship has changed hands, we do need to go and pledge fealty to the Pirate King. So that
Pirate Island.
Yeah, to the King's Island, so that way we don't get blasted out of the ocean the first time that we see a pirate ship flying by. And alternatively, it means we can't blast a pirate out of the ocean the first time we see anybody until they fire upon us. But there are ways around that. We'll get there. Grandpa's been at this for a while, a long while.
Tell. He's seen a lot of shit.
It's Torin. I couldn't remember. So he's telling you can get you from Gillian to Torin in half a day, which is impressive. And
yeah, that's a little ridiculous. I mean, especially if you're coming out of the cove. I mean, what's the wind patterns? I mean, how are you actually getting that?
we have our ways in this family. We can only do it once a day, but there's once you guys join, if you join, of course, you're under no obligation. Once you join, you will be given some information about this boat and this family that will die with you. But
As long as I'm not dying over there.
will help you all get very rich and very powerful.
You had me at rich, powerful, and safe.
I fully intend on taking Atil and any other pirate lord that finds their way into my sights, smashing their face into the highest point and lowest point of whatever face I can find, taking their entire armadas and any islands that they own, making them mine, and then going to Torin and finding that, looks up, make sure that nothing is flying or nothing's looking at him, and taking that worthless pile of shit that is currently our pirate king, taking his throne, and then taking his head after I've taken it so he can see me I will be the strongest, most powerful pirate that this planet has ever seen. And my crew, of course, benefit from all of that.
Sounds like fun and adventure, and I can learn many new things. Mr. Snips and I would like to have some fun.
Fair enough. There will be a lot of fun and adventure. Trust me, this isn't happening overnight.
Oh, I know.
You know, I ain't one for politics. Don't really care much beyond my own personal wealth, which needs to be really freaking big. But as long as you don't cause me problems, I'll help you.
I suppose when we're done with this, I did say that these pirate lords own islands, and their armada captains own islands. I don't suppose why there wouldn't be a reason why you guys can't own a few islands of your own. And with that comes lots of riches and treasures. Glad you're in. Tiny blue guy.
I do got to ask you a couple of questions. What does your grandfather think about this? You had to win the boat from him after all.
I'm in for it. I never wanted to be a pirate king much myself, but, you know. It's always fun to see the new generation come up and see where they gets to go on things. Fun to see him see where life gets him.
How many times you played for this boat?
I can count real high. Like real high. And I can't count how many times I've kicked his ass in every game he has tried to play me in. He got real damn lucky last night. It must have been his proper star.
Yeah, luck. I sure hope you drink, old man.
Oh, yeah.
Lim, you in?
I got my own reasonings for hanging out with you guys. So if you're in, I'm in.
I mean, other than absorbing our food and becoming it? Or that leg? Where is that leg now?
Yes.
He's in.
No, I'm
We're
in.
in.
If you're in, I'm in. Eric kind of looks and goes, I'd like to see how well you guys can handle yourselves.
Don't ask this man to shoot you. You see that dock over there?
Mm-hmm.
That was us.
Interesting.
The boat that left? Which guy did hang on, which guy did he shoot? He shot, who does my notes say he shot? Halwyn.
Yep.
Nearly, but did we know the guy's name?
Yeah, you knew him.
Yeah. Guy nearly one-tapped Halwyn.
Nice. That is impressive.
Guess I got lucky last night too.
Oh, you were really lucky last night.
Well, I meant before that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not luck when you pay for it, dude.
So, the question that I have for you guys is myself or my grandpa, or both.
Or for what?
I want to see how well you guys can handle yourselves.
So you want to like fight?
Yes.
On the boat?
Yeah.
You just got this. Why would you want to damage your family boat? Let's go damage a dock.
Call it a christening.
Okay.
Is there any way to like get a sense of how strong someone is?
I mean, you can try with an insight check.
Hang on. It's not opening up. Where is it gone? Can I not do it on this page?
Should be able to.
Open up your character sheet.
I am, but it's not opening up. It's refusing.
It's taking forever.
It must be taking forever. Okay, got it.
Jin has no idea.
He's not wise, he's just smart. Which means he runs his mouth.
You know something?
Wow.
I really don't want to have my ass handed to me.
Nor do I.
There's our CV. Do you want to hire us or not? And by there's our CV, I'm pointing to the wreckage.
You guys are really boring. All right.
Yeah, I just could see where this is going. I've seen enough of this genre to know where this is going.
All right, Grandpa. Time to wake up. Let's go. Aww.
It's gone 3 a.m.
I wanted to see where this was. I wanted to see them be put in their place. They don't want to fight me, and I'm not going to antagonize a fight.
We know our place. You're the captain.
All right, well. He makes some sigils with his hand in the air. And he holds his hand over towards Jin. Accept my crew's crest as yours, and join me.
Jin outstretches his arm and grasps however you want the handshake to take place.
Okay. And where would you like the crest to appear on your body?
I've got a lot of body to choose.
Now he's bragging.
Honestly, let's go with crap. Now I'm actually having a hard time figuring that one out. For the time being, it appears in the arm, but it may change location as determined by the player.
Okay. Makes the same sigil in the air, looks towards Yeath, extends his hand. Accept my crew's crest and join my crew.
Reaches out and takes it. Chooses for the wing.
Right. Blim becomes a hand and shakes his hand. and his is actually in the inside of his mouth, on his roof of his mouth.
Wait, yes. Oh no, sorry. That's my brain putting the character together. Like, it's a slime. Where is the mouth?
He's always had a mouth.
But when his mouth is closed, let's see.
He's a hand. Where's his mouth?
Yeah. So where's
Yes.
the sigil when it's a hand?
When his mouth is closed, where's the sigil?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because theoretically, his mouth could be anywhere on his body.
exactly.
And can you see through his skin to his mouth, the roof of his mouth from
No.
the top?
He's completely viscous. All right.
This changes everything that I've had in my head about Blim in terms of the way he's colored and the way he looks. So he's now just a matte blob instead of a. Okay.
All right. So the ship, they raise anchor, raise sail, and begin to float out of the cove. And he brings you guys down below deck. And below deck, you have a satyr. Raises his hand. Pleased to meet you, Torin.
Pleased to meet you, Keith.
Pleased to meet you, Jin.
And I have the freaking picture of the damn race in my head, but I don't remember the name of the damn. Usually I have it written down, but I have it written down as small fairy, not fairy thing. Oserai, there we go.
Small fairy thing, not thing. Okay.
I mean, it's a fairy, but it's not a fairy. Like it's. And she flutters above Torin and lands on his shoulder. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
You're the new crew. You're the new crew, huh?
For now, yeah.
Name's Vela. Don't know what he told you upstairs, but my name's Vela. I'm the navigator. Torn looks and goes, mostly entertainment, but I am also known to be a bit of a shipwright. Been with Gramps there for some time. Not too long though, but I'd say good couple decades. I keep good old girl here shipshape. I keep wanting to call her by her by her former name. Sorry, boss. All right. Actually, give me 1 second, okay? I'll be right back.
1001. It's not back.
Freddy's gone to get some more inappropriate music.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a little hard rock. feel like I should say sorry for getting us out of a battle earlier.
Yeah, no. Sorry, not sorry. There was no reason to have that fight.
The reason was to prove that he's more powerful than us.
Yeah.
And that the grandfather can kick our ass. We know that now. It's done.
We knew that through contextual observation.
Yeah.
It's like, we didn't come here to be captain. I'm trying to fly under the fucking radar.
Or I could have accidentally killed one of them, and then CJ would never forgive me for the rest of the game.
Kill captain right away.
My whole thing is being pointy. You know, this doesn't really have a stun setting.
I mean, my entire purpose is to do damage. Well,
exactly.
Mr. Sniff's entire purpose is to do damage and fight in pet battles, not be a character. And now I'm developing it to a character type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I can get it to take a class. Make it go berserker.
Yeah. I was just thinking, you know, it's not like, you know, you buy a gun and then say, I want to see if this gun's good enough, so shoot me.
Yeah. I mean, we're just freshly rested. We're not going to make stupid mistakes right now. Give us to the afternoon once we've started drinking. Then we'll make the mistakes.
Yeah, I'm going to start hurting again anyway. Also, it was, you know, gone 3 a.m. and I was kind of hoping we'd finished up earlier.
Yeah.
This must be fun for anyone watching live. I'm glad we're not streaming.
Yeah. About that. Sorry, guys. If you don't like that era, we know. Trying to figure out one thing, though, what to do once we go to 3. Have you started looking for what you might do?
No? What should I be looking at?
Like, well, no, because we get an ability score improvement, some proficiency bonuses. I think we also get points at that level as well.
All right.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can do that's going to help me push the character a little bit more, make him a little bit more tanky. Because I really seriously have basically the Ash Ketchum problem of take the pet out or just, oh wait, ignore the pet, shoot the trainer. Game over.
Yeah. I really hope what he's doing is really cool.
Well, you know, new kid.
He's gonna milk that for like weeks, isn't he? Jeez.
I could be playing with Linux right now.
You're right, so you are having more fun now. I could be sleeping.
What's sleep? You don't need to sleep. There's
I
only
get at least
IT.
2 hours a night.
Exactly.
I no longer work in IT, so I don't get that.
Yeah, lucky.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, we hardly noticed you were gone. You were just, you know, having fun and entertaining people.
Actually, pretty low number tonight. Hi, guys.
Hello.
All right.
Okay.
So, Blim, or not Blim. Wow. Air gathers you guys around the table. Sits the head of it. Has all you guys gathered around it. Goes, welcome everybody to my crew. It's crazy that I have my own crew finally. I've only been fighting for this ship for the last 20 years of my life. Everyone, this is Jin, Mr. Snips, Heath, and Blim. They are new members of our family. Of course, as you guys know, my grandfather Cam. This is Torin, our shipwright. Bella, our navigator. And I am a bit of a futurist, as it were, when it comes to technology, as well as the captain of this ship. And he holds out his arm, and it becomes encased in armor, bit by bit, and at the end of it comes shooting out a blade. He points it towards Yeath. Kind of like what your kind do with things. Well, at least designed after. And then it breaks apart slowly and crawls back up underneath his shirt.
It's a nice trick.
It is. But you know, the Deimos heart don't just choose at everybody.
My silence is now calculated and introspective.
I know about the fruit that your host must have ingested that had side of it. I do know also that you are no longer him unless you want to be or can't control yourself. And that's fine. Unlike some people in this world, I don't have an issue with it.
And you? Who am I talking to now?
It's air.
So who made it? Your little toy.
Oh, me.
So you've studied?
I have. I tried eating one of the fruits that were left after the cataclysm, and it rejected me. And I saw the possibilities of those that it did not reject. And then I studied and studied and studied and studied until, and he stands up and flexes out his wings, and then his entire body encases itself in armor, and two blades swing themselves out from their from sheaths on the side of his kind of arm blades, but not. Till I finalized this.
Yeath takes an involuntary step back, and you see the copper, scaly armor go over his arms, just instinctively.
Yeah, because I also have designed this to fight your kind.
We're gonna have problems.
No. Like I said, I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with those who have a problem with me. Those of your kind that jump out at me when they figure out that I know what they are. You're kind of like pirates, because pirates don't ask questions. But I have a problem with those who harm innocents.
Good.
And I'm guessing since you are like you are, that you're an anomaly of your kind. And I'm good with that. But just know, and he points the blade upward, but the blade towards your general direction. You begin eating innocents and children, and you'll become two people again very quickly.
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Cool. Excellent. Then we're family. And his armor jettisons back into his body.
Just a fraction of a second later, same goes for Heath's arms. I'm really glad I didn't fight you.
It would have been funny.
For you.
Yeah, exactly. He pats you on the arm. Because legitimately, I am glad that there are those of the Deimos heart that don't instantly jump to carnage.
As fast as your ship is, we're going to have some time on it. I think I'm going to have some questions.
I have done a lot of reading. As your host probably knows, our kind lives a very long time, and I may look a petulant teenager, and by dragon years, I am not even a teenager. By half dragon years, I'm about a teenager. Almost an adult. But I have been alive for a long time and done a lot of reading all over Athalor. I will be definitely willing to give as much information as I possibly can. But just know that your people are not a good people.
I'm my only people.
Good. He looks at Jin. Demon Naga.
Yep.
Water spirit with a capital S. Fascinating.
Yeah, shouldn't be here.
No, you should not.
Don't want to go back.
It's interesting that you wouldn't. Most of your kind like being in their own
Fuck them.
pocket. I like that, though. It's very... Both of you are very pirate-like. Taking what you should be, what you are told to be, and just saying, fuck all of that. That is what I'm talking about.
I just want to make sure they... When... I'll explain more later.
That's fair. We have time. I don't want to push you to make any,
No, I just don't want to cause trouble right now.
It's fair. I'm taking it that Yui person that you talked about was a,
Oh, she's here to drag me kicking and screaming back.
Oh, cool. Fuck her then.
Oh, no, she's a lovely woman. I mean, if we weren't rivals, I mean, and I didn't want to stay, and if we wanted to stay there, she lovely woman, but
well,
God, no.
she touches one of my crew, and I will separate her head from her shoulders forthwith.
Awesome. We can take notes about it, and then Mr. Snips here wants to eat her.
Cool. Yeah, but I get my bisection notes
Oh, you,
first.
you can go for full vivisection if you want.
Perfect. So Bella is actually very much so like yourselves. Bella, do you want to tell them about you? She stands on the table and bows. I'm actually a lot like you, Jen. I am a air spirit given form, which normally would mean that I would be a mid-spirit or even a great spirit. I said, well, I don't have any time for that, and I wanted to explore, be where we were given air to, see where my mother grew up, and I came here, and I lived many of your lives, and I said, no, I'm not going back. And my mother tried making me go back, and then I said, no. And then she sent a bunch of people after me, and I learned how to control the wind here very well. And, well, now let's just say that I'm a wanted criminal in the airplane. Wind plane.
Surely you can't be serious.
Oh, no. She's not blowing any smoke up.
You
here.
have hair, right, Daryl? Or Yeath?
Facial hair.
She
And wings.
does a pretty intricate dance and then waves her arms and slashes in the air, and then all of a sudden you have two air blades that cut your facial hair in a triangle and cuts the side of your face just ever so much, like you gave yourself a razor burn. And and when you look at her, she's just holding up two fingers. That was me not wanting to hurt you.
Next time, can you do the head? Because I have to shave this bald head at all time. It's really annoying.
Oh, I can do the head. And she full blown, like, her wings turn this glowing fluorescent green, almost the same color that you saw come out of the blade and the air that you saw Atel's ship have. As she slashes her arm in the air and purposely missing each and every one of you. But a deep cut almost all the way through the wood behind you. Behind your heads is now separated. The wood is almost separated completely behind your heads. Like that, do the head.
Nice. Glad you're on our side. Although, maybe not sink the ship.
She smiles sweetly at you.
Do my rough approximation of a smile back.
Torin just goes over. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I mean, though, to be fair, he just puts his hand up to it and the wood begins to mend itself together.
Handy.
This hurts, though. I don't like doing it. This is why I'm a shipwright. I can heal the ship. Ship's kind of me. Ship's kind of itself. Bella and I work really well together. Except when she gets angry. Quit making Bella angry.
Apologies, fella.
I figured you would be the one who would try and say, oh, she's so little. It's so adorable.
Nah.
I get it all the
judge by
time.
size. Look at Mr. Snips. Tiny, but deadly.
Yeah. I get it all the time. That's the noise that Mr. Snips makes.
That's the noise my door makes when my wife is trying to get me to go offline.
Oh, we're wrapping up. Just the noise was great.
It's the creaking of the ship.
No, that's Mr. Snips laughing. So we have our crew. We know how deadly they are, and we'll discover if Ayer's half a day boast is actually true. Next time on Severe Seas. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to hang out with us, support us, find out when else we're recording, or anything else about us, go over to geek-io.net/links. That's geek-io.net/links. That is a list of everywhere that you can chat with us, support us, everything. We even have merch over there. And all of our Be Good to Each Other shirts that are sold goes to Extra Life. A small percentage of that goes to Extra Life. So yeah, be good to one another. For all of us here, to all of you there, we love you, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for this show. Bye now.